There are elephants. We get chased by dinosaurs. Ain't no telling what kind of trouble we get up into on this mountain. Where in the world are we going? This is the Montevalle Mountain Resort. It's up in the mountains that separate Iloilo province and Antique province. It is technically in the Antique side, but closer to Iloilo. So we drove a long way to get back here from Antique. We're still on our trip in Montevalle Antique. Decent height on the mountain, and there's 3 different parks we're going to hit. When we first show up, you have to stop and pay 25 pesos a person entrance fee to the local government unit. I don't know if it's an environmental fee. A lot of places just have a fee you pay. It's 50 cents a person. Don't argue with them, just pay it. I have no idea what it covers because you still pay entrance fees into each individual park. Most of them are between like 25 pesos or 50 pesos. So 50 cents or $1 per person to go into these parks. It's so cheap, I don't worry about it. I just don't know what the original fee is for. This one's got some nice tables, and so it's got a picnic area if you bring your own food. While we were here, an ice cream man showed up, so at least there's ice cream if you did not bring your own lunch. It's the Villagers View Park, and it's really mostly just an Instagrammable place. There are some picnic tables, and it's a lot of stuff to get your picture taken with this beautiful mountain view behind you. Which is not a bad thing, but I would rather have a park with more to do. This is just, you stop, you take some pictures. If you have lunch, you eat. We're going to eat somewhere else. Was very pretty. This was our first stop, and we're sitting on an ark looking over at this elephant with a very nice view. So it was enjoyable, but this one was kind of pointless. I don't know. But we took tons of pictures with all the stuff, and everyone was having fun. And I think they made a couple TikToks, so everyone had a good time. I paid for some of the entrances. One of the sisters paid for some of the entrances. We didn't keep track of who paid for what because it was so cheap. It just isn't an issue. The bathrooms were decorated for the, what's that, Frozen movie? And I saw these cables, and at first I thought they were electrical. And then I realized it was a zip line. They haven't finished installing them yet. And I asked them, I said, well, if you zip all the way down, how do you get back? And they're like, we will pull you back up. It's like, oh, that sounds like a lot of work. But it gives you more time on the wire, so it could be worthwhile. So once they get the zip line here, this park will be better. On to the next park. We hit 2 or 3 today. This is the cousins and sister-in-laws, and one of them's my wife. Yeah, that one's my wife. We're at Eden Park. They have a big strawberry because they grow strawberries up on these mountains. We're supposed to be looking at the park, but I was distracted by the suspension bridge. That thing is awesome. It was put up by an individual person who owns land over there, and they are going to build a large house. They did say it was a local politician. But this park has cabins you can rent. It's got a pavilion to rent out. So this has a lot more going on. They're also in the process of building a hotel and restaurant. It's not open yet. And with COVID going on, I'm not sure when. And way out there is a table and chair. And I don't know if that would be good for breakfast view, like sunrise or sunset. But I want to have either breakfast or dinner out there with a beautiful view. The main stop on the mountain is Montevalle. Yeah, it's so beautiful and relaxing and peaceful, and everywhere we go they want to turn on that music, and it drives me nuts. Why would you do that to this beautiful location? So I have to mute the sound for copyright purposes and because I just don't want to hear it. Anyway, this is the largest of the parks. It is the most popular. Right now, tourism is down so much. there's still not many people here. But it's got this cool tower with this rope bridge you can walk on. That's actually kind of fun. And it's got wires all through it, so it's sturdy, but it feels rickety. So it's actually really fun. Got a terraced garden and then some statues and a couple cabins. Yeah, cool bridge. That was fun. Why did they take a video? I don't know. They took a picture. Big restaurant. Most of the tables are not out right now because there are a few people. So we're all sitting in the shade. We just bought some grilled chicken. And the ATVs, these are broken ones, just here for pictures. And they didn't have any out running at the moment. I don't know if they still do them or used to do them. But right now, none are available. Melanie took hundreds of pictures of this garden. We will not be looking at very many of them. I was more impressed with the dinosaurs. They're minding their own business, trying to protect their eggs. Melanie jumps in for pictures because it's the thing to do, and then she has to run for her life. Serves her right. That's what you get. This park was actually kind of nice, and it was funny as we walked into the restaurant, I looked at the giant speaker and apparently made a face, rolled my eyes or something, I don't know, because the girl jumped up and turned the music off. I didn't say anything, but apparently my face did. I was so glad because I didn't want to sit there and eat right next to a giant speaker. But, oh well, I'm glad she did it. I tipped well. The park is really pretty cool, this one. It's bigger, it's got more to do, it's got some playground for the kids and for me. And if you like the view and you want to stay here longer, they do have permanent facilities if you want to stay over here in the local cemetery. Hey, it's a room with a view. Can't complain, right? But these swings, it was funny because everyone I saw swinging on them were looking this direction. And if I'm going to swing, which I am, I'm looking this direction because this is the view I want to see. So we're going to swing because I am just a big old kid.
Go team!
It was fun. We had a great day. And if you're in the neighborhood, it's worth a stop. It sure doesn't cost any money. Enjoy your day in paradise.